Yeah, I'm here with Emma Merriweather, one of our seniors. And, look, I thought we played really hard. I thought we maybe weren't as efficient as we needed to be at times, but boy, the effort was really there. Arkansas State is a tough matchup for us. They also have been playing really well. We knew that. We knew that going into one of our final games of the conference series. They were really hot. I think when we played them, they had won the last 4 out of 6, and really, playing with chemistry and playing very, very well. So we knew it would be a tough matchup again today, and I thought our girls, gave some tremendous effort. We've got a young bunch. I'm sitting with one of the older ones, but for the most part, it's a group of sophomores and freshmen that were on the floor with Emma, and they have grown tremendously. And really proud of how we've grown in our program.
Okay, got a question here on Zoom for Emma. Like Coach just said, your senior leadership finished with a double-double tonight. How do you think, your legacy, an outstanding game today, how do you think, moving forward, you can impact this program?
I think by just continuing to be there for the remaining teammates, as I move forward and try to make a decision whether or not I'll take the extra year. Just kind of motivating them as much as I can off the court to kind of just get in the gym more and just be as consistent and set goals now going into the next season.
Yeah, this one's for both of you. In that fourth quarter, it really seemed, 23 points as a team. You guys started connecting, getting inside the paint. Where do you think that success in the fourth quarter, how could that have, maybe started a little bit sooner, but obviously great to see in the fourth quarter to finish strong?
Well, you bet. I mean, I thought we played, a little bit more like our style, a little more up tempo, and we're able to convert some points, through our defense, our pressure defense. I thought we also did a good job, made some adjustments at half on Higginbottom, and did a good job on the second half on her. She's such a nice player. She's tough to guard. I mean, she can score on all different levels, and she's a tough guard, tough matchup. But I thought we did a much better job on her, and we were able to convert some points on the offensive end.
This is for Coach. For you personally, what was the difference that you saw in the Arkansas State team that came out of the locker room from the one that you saw in the first half?
Well, I mean, look, they're a tough team. I thought they played well in the first half too. I thought we did too. I think they had some momentum at the end of the second quarter that led them right into that, right into half. And of course they carried that momentum on into the third. And, that's kind of the way it's been for us this year. We've had a couple plays that, we just either, whether it's we lose an assignment or we let one snowball into the next. And that happened at the end of the second quarter. I felt like that went right into, Arkansas State's favor going into the third.
Another question for Emma here, kind of touched on it earlier. Where do you see, your role with this team, and how do you think that played out in today's game?
I think my role on the team is definitely rebounding and just being positive and uplifting to just my teammates, and just, next play, being the voice in that area, and just going as hard as I can.
Well, I think you did a great job, tied your teammate with 11 rebounds. Obviously tough in the paint down there, but I guess the final thing is what do you kind of, as that senior leader, how do you talk to the underclassmen after a game like this and, really kind of pick them up and use that leadership role?
Something that I like say a lot is whenever we make a lot of mistakes, it's an opportunity to learn. So on days when we don't have a great game, it's like, okay, great, now you have a lot of film. So just like I said, like just next play mentality. We go in, it's like season's over, what's next? Get ready for next season and learn from this one, and don't just let it pass you and not pick up the things that you were meant to see and meant to use for next season.
And last one here for Coach. Moving forward, kind of spurs off of her question. What are you really looking forward to that building positives mentality? What is there to look forward to, heading into the future?
Well, we've got a great young core that's returning, and we also may have the possibility of having Emma back. So I mean, it's a great core that's been able to play a lot of basketball games, and it's very uncommon, I think, it maybe in today's new basketball world. And so to be able to build is something we're proud of. To build on young players, develop, and them actually being able to play together for consecutive years. We're looking forward to the future with that young core, that group that's really played a lot of basketball. And like Emma said, has gotten great experience and opportunity.